Hello! Good PlaMorning. It's been a little while. But we got one more in before the end of the year. Just a second. I'm still waking up. Hold on, let me take a sip of coffee. I've been trying to adapt to non-holiday time again by what's the word? By not sleeping in as late. And it's going okay. I'm still eepy. But I did, like I was talking about last time. Whoa, my god, it's the Wii Woo. I finished the Wii Woo, or I finished building the Wii Woo off stream. Oh, why is your little thing here is messed up? I also, its arms and its legs kept falling off, so I fixed those. So it's all, it's all stable now, yay! I still want to, it's got a sheet of water slides. These are a pain in the ass to put on, so I probably don't want to put all of them on. But I think having some of them would look good. Specifically, there's one for the license plate right here. And I think it looks kind of empty without that. So I'd like to put those on at some point, but that's not going to be right now because we're going to start a new kit. Ooh, exciting, exciting, exciting. Hold on, I'm just going to... That's better. My mic wasn't monitoring itself, and it felt weird. But today, we are starting a new kit. Hold on, I have to get it. It is Michaelis time. As is probably obvious from the thumbnail. It's not exactly a surprise. I ran a little poll for what out of the 4 things in my backlog to start, and Michaelis won. So we're gonna do it. It's nice too. I think it'll be a pretty quick build because it's just a little guy. But yeah, this will be the first Witch from Mercury kit I've built. Actually, I've heard varying things about them. I know a lot of people were not big fans of the C clips or whatever those were. I still don't know exactly what they are because I haven't built one of these kits yet. Oh, hi, parentheses. Yes, that's true. You are a kitty. But, I've also heard lots of good things just about the builds of these kits. So yeah, I'm excited to try it out. And this is just, I really like the design of this mobile suit. I think it's cool as hell. I love the asymmetrical fuck arm. So let's get the runners opened up. Boop. There's one. Put this plastic away or my cat is gonna want to bite it because she likes biting plastic because she's a little weirdo. And, oh, does this come with a stand? Oh, it comes with a stand for the arm, I think. Because it's just a little stand. And there are all the runners. We have the guide with Mr. Shaddiq. I forget his last name. Oh, it's Grassley, right? Because he's adopted. I kind of appreciate how much of a loser they made Shaddiq. It's funny. Oh, these are fancy instructions. They have English. They're in color. Whoa. Oh, never mind. It's only the first page that's in color. Still fancy. Okay. Girly. Feces. I'm gonna be building my model kit there. I'm gonna be building my model kit. It might be tough to build if there's a kitty there. Hi. Yeah. Okie dokie. What do we got first? The head. C4. Okay. C. I like the purple on this, actually. On the, obviously, on the purple bits. C4. Hi, parentheses. Yes, you're all full of beans, aren't you? I know, I'm sorry, I was asleep. At about 2:30 in the morning, parentheses. Got all full of beans, and she decided, Hello, No.A, I would like to play now. And we had a discussion about how maybe it wasn't time to play, and then you got kicked out of the bedroom. Yes, you did. I wanted to do the thing. So I do this thing where once a day I sleep. And Feces likes to do this thing where she runs around my house and yells. And they are a little bit contradictory. Both the activities don't go together very well. So we had to have a discussion, didn't we? Yeah. Yeah, we did. Okay, what other bit do we need here? D4. This one. Ah! Oh no, I dropped it. Just a second. I think I see where it went. Oh yeah. Here it is. Hey, girly, I need to get my stuff. Where did I put my file? I just saw it. Oh, here it is. Here it is. I was at a family friend's recently, not last night, I think the night before. Just catching up after the holidays and whatnot. And we were talking about models a little bit. Because some of them are very much into modeling as well. Not really Gunpla, but they do a lot of, like the planes and the tanks. And then they've been getting into Warhammer recently too. But I was expounding on the virtues of glass files and how awesome they were. So hopefully they'll give them a shot, because oh my god, I feel like they have made life so much easier. That was one of the things that really, I think, like, ground me to a halt. Working on Gunpla for a bit was I got so tired of trying to sand stuff with metal files. It just felt like it took so long, and you had to be so mindful and careful to not oversand. There we go for the visor. Actually, it was interesting though. They were telling me about there is, I guess, a modeling show here in the spring, and there's categories for Gunpla and whatnot. So probably a lot of the people entering there are very hardcore and erase their seam lines and paint everything, but I'm not quite on that level, but it may be interesting to check it out, maybe enter something. I have one kit I got recently that I want to do a full paint job of. So maybe I'll work on that guy off stream, and it might be a good one to enter in a little show. It might be fun. I'm always impressed. I see on my Twitter timeline, I see a lot of very good Gunpla, which is good. I feel like, I don't know if it's just I've gotten more numb to it or if it's actually gotten better, but I feel like my For You timeline has been better recently. And I'm not sure if that's, I've started to do a better job of training the algorithm to not show me rage bait nonsense, or if it's just I've gotten so used to seeing nonsense that I automatically filter it out and I don't register it anymore. But the last couple of months, I've been getting a lot more Gunpla. Which is good. There's that bit. But yeah, it's interesting to think it's almost 2024. I feel each year since 2020, once we're in it for a little bit, it feels normal, but when it's about to turn it, it feels very futuristic. The far-flung year of 2024. I'm happy though, my New Year's resolution last year was to finally go and travel overseas and go to Japan, and I did it. So it's nice to be able to end the year and definitively say, I did my New Year's resolution. A lot of times my resolutions are more vague, and then I just don't end up doing them. Okay, I think there is a sticker for the face, and I am going to use it because I think it would be annoying to do this by painting it. And especially when it's behind a visor, the stickers look fine. So we're gonna use it. Let's see. My stickers are so yeah, just those in there. really like this mobile suit's weird sort of quad eye. Oh, that is not in focus at all. Here, can I get you in focus? Yeah, there we go. It's cool looking. Just in general, I like how alien this suit looks. It's cool. Get it a little more straight. There we go. Oh, now the rest of you isn't in focus. Please focus again. There we go. Then we get the visor on over this. Ooh, looks so cool. There we go. Woo! Then what do we need here? A20 and A21. So much easier to find what runner you need with small kits like this. Because you only have, what, 4? Instead of a big old pile of them. There we go. Burp. I think one of my biggest weaknesses with painting is whenever I think what paint job would look good on this, I always think, oh, I bet this would look good if you painted it all silver. And I feel like I always think that, which is sort of, I guess, unoriginal, but also I think it's always true. Like, if you took this kit and you didn't really paint anything else and you just painted all of these gray pieces silver, I think it would look cool as hell. Because that's even in this promo art. Look, it's shiny, it's metallic. You paint all this bad boy silver, it would look cool. But we're not gonna do that because it's annoying to do. I think the most annoying thing about doing a full painted build is that you have to cut out all the pieces you're going to paint, but then not put them together for the most part, and then paint them all, and then put them together. Because if you paint them when they're on the runners, then the spots where you cut them off will be patchy. I thought I broke the piece for a second there. There we go. Little kind of centurion-ish horn. It's like a centurion. You know, there's that whole meme this year about how often do guys think about the Roman Empire. I don't think about the Roman Empire fucking almost ever. What is my Roman Empire? Something dumb, probably. Relativity. I couldn't fall asleep last night. Just like I said, I've been trying to change my sleep cycle, and oftentimes trying to change your sleep cycle means you lie in bed and don't fall asleep. But I was thinking about relativity a lot. How if you... Because it was in the context of an engine. Or, not an engine. A generator. Because if memory serves... It's going to get very nerdy. We're going to talk about physics. Not that that's any more nerdy than what we're doing on stream, which is building Gunpla. If memory serves, the way you generate electricity is you have a magnet, and then you have a coil of wire, and then you spin the coil around the magnet. You get electricity. And I was thinking about, I was trying to remember how that worked last night as I was falling asleep for some reason. I don't remember why. That's why. I was thinking about how electric bikes work, because I'm thinking about getting an e-bike. But I was thinking, oh, if you had a magnet and then a coil of wire in the wheels, can you partially refund the electricity you're using through that? Anyways, I was trying to remember how that process worked, and I was thinking, do you need to spin the coil of wire around the magnet, or do you need to spin the magnet inside the coil of wire? And then I was realizing the beauty of relativity. Hold on, where's my marker? Here it is. Is that those are the same thing. Because if you spin the magnet, then relative to the coil of wire, the magnet is spinning. But relative to the magnet, it's like the coil of wire is spinning. It's the same. And that if you had a universe where the only two things that existed were the magnet and the coil of wire, and you span one of them around, only by observing, you wouldn't actually be able to tell or make any meaningful reference upon which one was spinning. I don't know. I think that stuff's cool to think about. It's fun to think about, and also, it can help you fall asleep. Okay, here. I'm just doing some panel lining, but I know I'm gonna need to wipe away some ink in here, but it's kinda... It's too small to get my fingers in, so I need my cotton swabs. One of my favorite classes I took, or my favorite electives I took in university, was... It was a third-year physics course, but it was intended for non-physics students, which was me. I was taking computer science. And I really liked it because it was a lot of the theoretical stuff, like what I was just talking about, but with a lot less of the proofs and the maths. We'd have kind of simple proofs for it, but we wouldn't really get into the nitty-gritty and the formulae and stuff. And so it was a lot more enjoyable for me as someone who does not know a lot about the technical side of physics like that. Because testing for it was really just, you know, do you basically understand how this stuff is supposed to work? Rather than, do you remember the formula for calculating all of this? was really fun. We talked about all kinds of different concepts. About the speed of light, and quantum things, and relativity. The speed of light is so funny. There's all sorts of wacky things happen when you start going really fast. Hold on, I need to concentrate. I am panel lining. So yeah, I think maybe that's my Roman Empire. Is relativity. Don't get me started on string theory, though. I don't like it. Doesn't... I think probably because I don't know the math. But it doesn't feel elegant or make sense the way that the quantum principles and relativity do. But I know the whole point of it is that if you know the math, it melds the two very well, which is nice, but from a purely talking about how things work point of view, which is the level of understanding I'm at, it feels messy and yucky. I don't like it. I don't like that. Hold on. I need coffee. Oh, I made a good cup for myself this morning. That is one nice thing is I've missed a lot of the food since I got back from Japan. I really missed the konbini food and the restaurant food, and oh, all the food was so good. But at least I can still make a good coffee for myself at home. Because I drank a lot of coffee there. I'd always go to very little cafes and whatnot for breakfast. And I cannot get the amazing, delicious French toast or little cake sets that I'd get there, but I can make a damn good coffee for myself, so. Yum, 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 yum. Alright, so this bit goes on here. Like this, yes. Ooh, ooh, it looks so cool. And then this bit goes on the back of here. Like this. Yeah! I love how this guy looks. Oh man, that's the whole head, huh? I thought there was bits on the side for some reason. I need to panel line. I thought this... Oh my god, hi Rhino! Hello! I thought more of the head was going to be covered up here, so I didn't panel line it, but... It is not! It is not! There we go. We're starting, woo, a new kit. Here, I will show you. We finished, or I finished, not we. My cat did not help me. But I finished the wee woo off stream. Oh my god, the wee woo. 2 legs, 2 arms, shield, all complete. Wow. So, what do you mean Thesis is very helpful? She is not. So we're starting the Michaelis now. We just finished. It gets in focus here. The head. Ah! I dropped it. Yeah, doesn't he look pretty cool on his legs? I'm going to... There is a little sticker sheet here. He's got water slide decals. Also, why is chat up there? Hold on. Just move that down a little bit. There we go. But yeah, I have a little decal sheet with some water slides. I don't think I'm going to put all of these on because they're a pain in the ass. But some of them would look good, I think. So I still have to do that. But I'm not going to do that on stream. I'm going to build the Michaelis on stream. So there's the head. And now we move to the body. Yeah, I like the shape on this one's head too. I really like how alien it looks. It's got a very kind of funky, otherworldly vibe to it. Oh man, the jazz music for Build Gunpla is really kicking in right now. It was so calm before you got here, and now it's bopping. What are these bits here we need? E221, this guy. Yeah, this is the first Witch from Mercury kit I've built. But there was a lot of pretty cool. It was a very mixed bag for me. A lot of the mobile suit designs earlier on in the show, I was a little meh on. But then some of the ones that showed up a little later on, I liked a lot. E220. Like this one I really like. I like its weird asymmetrical fucked up pincher arm too. I forget, did you watch Witch from Mercury? Can I talk about the plot? Maybe I'll just be vague. I like that the pilot of this suit was just lame as hell. Even though their mobile suit was so cool. There we go. It's interesting too, I heard a lot of people complaining about, I think they're called C-clips is the term they've used. But there's no polycaps in these kits. It's all just molded in, the connectors. Which I guess does make things a bit easier. But I know I saw people on Plamo Twitter complaining about the fact that the joints could loosen up or get kind of funky. Schisms within the Gunpla community. Oh, you'd be surprised at all the drama that can happen in there. But yeah, I think the general consensus on these kits were that people didn't like the lack of polycaps, but that the engineering on the kits aside from that was very cool. So I don't tend to pose my kits that much because I'm not good at it. Plastic crack is serious business. It sure is. I don't tend to pose my kits that much because I'm not that great at it. I just kind of put them in one and then put them somewhere. So it's not really a big deal for me. Which way does this go? Yes, in like that. Wait. Okay. Hold on. Hold the dang phone. Oh, I see. I had it upside down. Silly No.A. What? There we go. Yeah, I was talking earlier. I was at a family friend's place recently, and they're into model kits too. Not as much Gunpla, but other plastic models. And they were saying there is a model show here in the spring that has a Gunpla section. And I thought, ooh, that could be fun. There's probably very serious people that have very fancy model kits they enter there, but that might be fun. Spend a little bit more time on a kit, paint it up, enter it in a little model show. Yeah, they do more the traditional tanks and planes, and then their son is getting into Warhammer recently too. So the other flavors of plastic crack. The one... Yeah, there's some really skilled people. I'm very happy, actually. I've successfully trained my Twitter For You timeline to show me a lot more Gunpla. And there's some pretty impressive stuff people are doing. Also talking to them. Ooh, Legend of Galactic Heroes models. I really want to build... There must be models of the ships, right? I want to build one. I think that would be so cool. I really like the... Wait, crap. I'm forgetting the name of the faction. The Alliance? I like the ships that have the... They're kind of the chunky ones, and then they've got the 6 laser cannons on the front. I really like the design of those. They're kind of the main Alliance cruisers, I think. I think it would be fun to build one of those. I'm surprised, because there are spaceships in Gundam, too. Aside from all the mobile suits. I'm surprised that there's not more models of them. I mean, most of the time their function in Gundam is to get blown up by mobile suits. So maybe they're not as celebrated because of that, but there's still some cool spaceships. Alba Create. Hold on, I'm gonna write that down. I say as though I don't already have a big enough backlog. Although, actually, it was making me feel better, because this family friend, we were talking about how model building is actually all about collecting models and not building them and having a huge backlog. And their backlog was way bigger than mine, so I felt better about mine. Okay, there we go. just those, and then they just plug into here. Yeah, I will say, although, like I said, people were complaining about how these go together because of just the longevity? I think it's longevity of the joints being not quite as good as with polycaps. It does feel cool how they just go together. You don't need extra little polycaps in there, they just kind of, what? They're all custom made. I guess they're probably not as good too if the people fiddle around with the joints a lot. Yeah, I think some people that pose their kits more mess around with the joints more, so that probably they'd end up getting loose. I don't really do that because I'm bad at posing stuff. I think probably the other complaint is that people who kit bash, like who will take various parts of other kits and then put them together and make kind of original things. Polycaps are a lot more universal. These feel very custom made for this kit. You couldn't kit bash as easily with them, probably. Okay, then what do we need here? We need D3 and C2. Let's see if I can snip out one of the clear pieces without dropping it this time. Ooh. Oh my god, I did it. And C2. But yeah, it is almost 2024. Yippee! I've been thinking about New Year's resolutions recently. Because for 2023, my New Year's resolution was, I'm finally gonna go travel and I'm gonna go to Japan. Because I've been wanting to for forever and I haven't done it. And I did it! So, that made me happy. I think a lot of the times my New Year's resolutions have been more abstract and hard to quantify whether I'd achieve them or not. And this year it was a very concrete thing. And so it's kind of nice getting to the end of the year and being, oh, I did it! But I was thinking, I don't know, maybe I'll think about some New Year's resolutions for my personal life that are more abstract, like I want to be in better shape or make new friends or something that who knows if I'll achieve those or not. But I want to do some New Year's resolutions for my internet presence, for No.A Mono themselves. And those ones can be more concrete this year, I think. I want to put out a song cover this year. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Hopefully. I want to do that. And I want to... I quite like this body I'm in. I'm quite happy with it, but I want to have, I think, my own character to design this year. I have thoughts in my head about it, but I cannot draw good. And so I'm going to need to talk to someone and commission someone to help me make it real. And that's scary, but I want to do that this year too, I think. So I want to do a song cover this year, and I want to have my own character design this year, and I want to say like less this year. I listen to little bits of my VODs sometimes to just kind of see, you know, did the audio sound right? And what do I sound like? Is it going to be a fan servicey song so the No.A fans can go wild? Probably not. I kind of want to do Chichin Pui Pui. Even though now I'm scared of doing that, because I heard from a certain someone that they are also looking at covering it, and they're very talented. And I'm like, oh no! But I like that song a lot. But yeah, I want to say like less. When I listen to my VODs, I realize I say like so much. I say it so much. I say it like, oh my, I just said it. I want to say it less. So that's also one of my New Year's resolutions. That one's more abstract. It does sound cute as hell. So I've been thinking, because I can sort of sing it cutely, but it's not really, it doesn't lean into the strengths of my voice very much to sing it cutely. You know? I kind of want to try singing it like a jazzy version of it. Hold on, there's some plastic dust that got stuck in here. There we go. And that might be a little fan servicey, you know, for the No.A fans. Like that. Like put a little swing on it, you know? Because I think that suits my voice more than being cute. Although I am very cute. Hold on, can I wink? I can't. There we go. It's harder to wink. I'm using my webcam instead of my phone, because I'm using my phone for my hand cam. It's a lot harder to wink with my webcam. Okay, how do these pieces go together? This goes up. Oh, this is a little... Is this where the cockpit is? Does this mech have a real cockpit? There's not a little person here, so maybe not. And then this. The art of fan service, yeah. I can wink, and I can make my voice low. That seems to be the main version of, if you're a male VTuber, you should just talk like this all the time. That seems to be popular. What if in 2024, I just started streaming like this all the time? What if I started doing that? Would that be a hit? I don't think it would work because my laugh is quite high-pitched. Sometimes. When something really tickles my funny bone, the pitch goes up. Ooh! Have a good time in the sauna. I think I might die. When I tried to go in the onsen in Japan, I died. I think maybe the sauna might kill me too. I cannot handle the heat. I have low fire resistance. Okie dokie. Where does this go? Like this. Yes. Yeah. Yes. There we go. And then B224. I was thinking too, I'm so impressed by, I guess it's because it's a modern kit, but especially going from that PlaMorning one to the instructions on this, they are A, much clearer, and 2, they have English in them, which is pretty exciting. It's Bandai realizing they have big markets overseas. Or not even overseas, just other parts of Asia too, where they might not speak Japanese as well as they speak English. Or be able to read Japanese, that's the real thing. Speaking it is one thing, but reading it is so fucking hard. I remember I was learning in another one of my elective courses that there was a movement during sort of the unification of around when Japan was opening up to the rest of the world. There was a big effort to present a unified face to the rest of the world. Because historically, Japan was actually quite divided a lot of the time. There'd be various warring families and clans. And as a result of that, linguistically, it was also quite divided. And we still have that a bit with the different dialects and whatnot, but it was a lot more extreme. And so there was a big effort to present to the rest of the world as they were opening up to various relations to show that, oh, you know, it's all one country, we're all super unified and strong and awesome. And so there was a big effort to create a like a modern quote-unquote Japanese language that was all the same, everyone would speak it. Oh wow, this is Japanese. And during that time, there was also a movement to say, hey, let's get rid of kanji. Let's just use hiragana now. And it didn't end up happening. And on the one hand, I do think that's good, because there's a lot of tradition, and there's a lot of, honestly, really interesting things about kanji. But on the other hand, holy shit, that would have made reading and writing it so much easier. I guess it would have been a lot wordier. But to be fair, writing 5 hiragana is still just as easy as writing one really big fucking kanji, so... I have a love-hate relationship with kanji. Because it is cool. It's just a pain in the fucking ass. A little bit of ink here, a little bit of ink here. There we go. And then this goes like that. Ooh! The clear plastic in this looks so cool. Wow. It reminds me of... Can I focus on it? Yeah! It reminds me of like robot action figures I had growing up. They'd have cool clear plastic bits. Oh, yeah, this is the cockpit. This is the chest. I thought this was the waist for some reason. All right. I drank a coffee. I'm shitting. I'll be back. Hi, Deanne. Ugh. Since you asked, this BGM is jazz music for Build Gunpla, music for work, study, relax, 0044. It's for Build Gunpla. The previous song was kind of funny. Let's hear it. I was pooping, so I didn't get to hear it. Oh, yeah. Ooh, this is good pooping music. That is pretty exciting. Oh, also, I'm noticing we only have 3 minutes left of jazz music for Build Gunpla. I'll have to decide what the next music will be. But in the meantime, oh hey Theses! Genre, poopin' music. It helps you get the stuff out of you. B227 is what we need here. 27, here it is. Oh, I've got a half sneeze stuck in my nose. You know what I'm talking about? When you sort of feel like you need to sneeze, but not enough to actually sneeze, so it doesn't go away. Ah, don't like it. Oh, well, cat fan service. Hi, baby. Yes, I know. I went to poop. I moved. Do I panel line this? I think I do. If I have to ask whether I should panel line it or not, I think the answer is yes. Just a little bit. But yeah, how are you doing? How is your... It's almost New Year's. Wait, how does this go in? This way. You have any fun plans for the 2024 times? Well, that's kind of a cool neck piece. A15. Fumble suit Gundam. Yeah, I called it that because the character who pilots this mobile suit, his like whole thing is about how he fumbled a bad bitch really bad, and then like all his motivations after that are tinged with that. And he's really lame, and it's funny because his mobile suit's so cool. Hi, Bon! Oh, this is the end of jazz music for Build Gunpla. Okay, so there's a recommended thing here that's winter in Japan, relaxing Nintendo and video game music. And I think that sounds nice, but if my stream goes down, you know what happened. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna see what happens. But if the stream dies, remember us. Remember that we once lived. Boop, 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 boom. It won't. Maybe. Hopefully. But yeah, I was talking a little bit earlier about New Year's resolutions, because it's almost the New Year. It's even more almost the New Year for y'all than it is for me. And I'm gonna do a song cover in 2024. Believe it, date bayo. It's gonna be cool. Hopefully, maybe. Yeah, that's one of them. And then the other one is, I I want to have my own character design in 2024 too. I like this body a lot, actually. I've grown quite fond of it, but I have ideas in my head for a character design, and I can't draw, so I'm gonna calm someone at some point, but I have ideas, and it'll happen. It'll happen in 2024. I don't know if I'll have a model for it in 2024, but I want to at least have, like, a character design sheet, you know? You have 2 drawers here in chat right now. Yeah, but my ideas are so vague. And also, I think the main problem is it has mechanical detail in it, and a lot of people don't like drawing that, and that makes it harder. I kind of want to do a fan art design before there's an official design. Maybe once I get some of my materials, because I'm trying to kind of gather some little sketches and some reference photos and stuff. Once I get those together, I can share them with y'all. But yeah, those are my New Year's resolutions for No.A Mono. Oh, yeah, no worries. Absolutely. Do however much you want. But those 2, and then I want to say like less. Because sometimes when I listen to my own VODs to check if, you know, is my volume good? Am I annoying? Stuff like that. I realize I say like so much. I say it so much. I'm like, you know, I kind of like this thing. It's sort of like this, and I'm like, I just said it again. But I think, holy shit, I said the word like 5 times in 10 seconds. No, are you okay? How do people listen to you talk? So I can still say it, but I want to be mindful of how much I say it. It is a good word. It's very useful. But I should have a more varied vocabulary. I thought you were saying it intentionally. Well, right now I was. But that's an example of how I do actually say it sometimes. Varied like what? Varied similar to this case. But yeah, those are my resolutions for No.A Mono. But I was happy because my 2023 resolution, I did it. My 2023 resolution was to finally travel overseas and visit Japan. And I did it. So that makes me happy going to the end of this year. Because I find a lot of times my New Year's resolutions are kind of vague or abstract, and it's kind of hard to determine whether or not I actually did them at the end of the year. But this one was very... I can open up my passport and show the stamp in it and go, I did it. Visit Hell on Earth, the Philippines next. Yay! Maybe. I do want to keep traveling more. I don't know where I'm going to go next. Where does this bit go? This. Wait. Yes? Yes. If you do go here, be very careful. Yeah, that was one nice thing about Japan, was I didn't have to really be very careful at all. Which was, I guess, kind of a good starting point for doing solo traveling. Harvest Moon BGM. Oh, yeah. It is. Because I've traveled with... What? When I was younger, I traveled with my mum more. Is this the crotch or the chest? It's the chest. I initially thought it was the crotch too, but it's actually the chest. This next piece that's going to go on is going to make it more obvious that it's the chest. Ooh. What will No.A do here? Burn? Yeah, probably. I am so... My fire resistance stat is so low. My ice resistance is really good. My ice resistance is really, really good, but my fire resistance is so bad. Get intoxicated by the pollution. Even in Japan, like, when I was in... Oh my god, I said like. When I was in Tokyo, I didn't feel it that much, but I could see it. That it was kind of hazy. Because it's very... Where I live, it's very not... The air is very clean here, which I kind of take for granted, but it is very nice to have it be clean. But yeah, so when I was younger, I traveled with my mom, and we went to more places where we had to be more careful. But it was two of us. And so when I went to Japan, this was my first time solo traveling, or solo traveling outside the country. And so Japan was actually kind of a nice starter solo travel place. Because Japan felt really safe. It was probably safer than home. If anything, I was the scary one. I was a big white guy. Walter Whiten it up. I am the danger. But yeah, it wasn't super polluted, but you could definitely see it, especially in the morning when the sun was rising. You'd go, oh, it's a little bit hazy. But it didn't feel polluted. Like the air felt clean when I breathe it. Do some panel lining here. And some panel lining here. The vibes weren't polluted. Yeah! The vibes were clean. I'm almost disappointed. Sometimes when I'd be walking past, like a big group of scarier looking guys, I think, oh my god, are they gonna try and bump into me and then pretend like I hurt them like in the anime? And it never happened. I wonder if that actually happens. I feel like it must have happened at least a little bit, because it's such a trope, you know? Unless they just invented it for drama. Wattpad scenario. No, it's like it happens in anime, you know? When they bump in and then they're like, "Oh, you broke my buddy's arm. You gotta pay his hospital fees or we'll kick the shit out of you." It happens in anime. I've seen it. But it didn't happen in real life. Okie dokie. There we go. And then this goes on here. Whoa. The chest. And now we do the little backpack. I've been reading JP rom-com web novels and they repeat tropes a lot. It's either this is the norm or they really just copy each other. Oh, so one thing I noticed in Japan, I feel like when I read manga or whatever, I always think, man, people are so bitter about couples in, you know, manga and anime. And I always kind of assumed it was either, like, played up for comedic effect or... you know, it was played up for comedic effect, or it was just because people that write anime and manga are nerds, so they're extra bitter. But I don't know if it was just the way they carry themselves or act in public, but couples in Japan did make me feel more annoyed than seeing couples here. It's real. I don't know why, but it's real. It did make me feel more bitter. Like that feeling of Ryaju. It's real. I don't know why. It's both. It's wish that were me and you. It's like it's a potent cocktail. I think it's because whenever I'd see like couples hanging out, they'd be like the way they acted was like so sweet and cute to each other to the extent that it made you feel more bitter as a single person. I don't know if it's even really PDA. It's just like how people would like walk and talk with each other and like hold hands, and I'd be like, oh my god, they look so cute. And then my bitter single heart would shrivel up. When I see couples here, it's just like people walking together usually. And it doesn't bother me. But there, I don't know what it was. It was weird. My grinchy single heart was like, that looks nice. And also, ew, you're so... They are experiencing pure love. Everybody just can't help but, hey, I think that's it. I think that's it. But yeah, that was funny. Because I always thought when I'd read manga or anime and people would have the Ryaju, I'd be like, oh, haha, this is funny. But it's so exaggerated. I don't really think like that. And then when I went to Japan, I was like, I kind of understand. I kind of understand. And then the opposite side of that was... I think I talked about this before, but I felt so bad in Akihabara especially. Should have get a GFBF in Japan so you could understand the phenomenon. Well, see, the main problem with that is that I couldn't speak Japanese good. I couldn't talk to people good. But then the opposite side of that was in Akihabara. It was so funny, but also I felt bad. Was there was so many maids. No.A renting one? No! There was so many maids on the sidewalk trying to hand out pamphlets to get people to come to their maid cafes. And nobody was taking them. No one! And they looked so bored. And I felt really bad for them. But not bad enough to take a pamphlet. Find an English teacher 5 had. Listen. It's a double what do you call it? Double challenge. It's not just hard mode, it's very hard mode because you have the wombo combo of not speaking the same language as most of the people there, and social anxiety, and being picky. Listen. What other piece do I need here? C3. PO. I did talk a little bit with... There was a cute girl at a bar, and I talked a little bit because they actually had watched Kyoso Giga. And I was like, oh my god. Somebody else has seen Kyoso Giga? Holy shit. That was cool. But then we didn't talk that much because I couldn't speak Japanese. I talked a lot more with old ladies. She was the one that wanted to get away. Maybe I was the Fumble Suit Gundam the whole time. Maybe it was me. But no, No.A was much more popular with old ladies. All the old ladies wanted to talk to me. And they all wanted to ask me if I wasn't too cold. Cause I guess I have old lady Riz. Even when I used to work, I had a part-time job when I was in university at I worked at, I don't want to dox myself. I worked at a touristy place. And old ladies would hit on me all the time there. I got hit on by so many old ladies. It would be so, like, my life would be so much easier if I was into old ladies. Because I've got old lady Riz. No. This isn't Ne-sama. This is Ba-sama. Oba-sama. All the grandmas like me. It's 'cause I'm a polite young man. Sounds like a your taste problem. It is! Okay, hold on. I gotta use my cotton swab here. Yeah, I just gotta start liking people in their 60s and all my problems disappear. Hold on, these are hard to panel line. I think I need to let the ink sit a little bit and then cotton swab it. I don't think I'm gonna make that a New Year's resolution, though. That would be wild. Imagine talking with your family in the new year and they say, oh, you know, did you make any New Year's resolutions? And you go, I think I'm gonna get into GILFs this year. No good. NG. Okay, how do these go together? Adventurous stuff. That's one way to put it. And then this goes on like this. And then it goes in like this. And we have the little jetpack. Feces! Yeah. She's here. And the... Okay, don't tell anyone. The instructions aren't telling me to do this, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put the head on. Whoa, looking cool. Here, be in focus. There we go. Looking cool. Whoa. Whoa. There's a lot of old ladies that make sense. It makes sense. Maybe I'm an old lady. At heart. I think that makes sense. Maybe that's why the old ladies like me, because they can sense that deep within my heart, I'm also an old lady. He does look like a shark. He's cool. I really like this mobile suit design. It's so neat. It's very... Oh, hey, baby! Hello, look at you. Look at you. You're so cute. You're so cute. Hi. Hi, TCs. Come here. Come here. My brother has Morgana's as ringtones. Every time I hear looking cool, I keep anticipating Joker. The interesting thing is when everyone was talking about the looking cool Joker meme, I played Persona 5 in Japanese because I'm a weeaboo. So I didn't get looking cool Joker. I got Sasuga Joker. Sasuga Joker. Sasuga Joka. But Morgana still says it just as much. Now we're gonna do the weights. B230, B229. Ooh, I like this playlist. And my stream is still up. Don't jinx it. I think this is from Professor Layton. Yes, it is. It's puzzles number 2. Yeah, you're right. It is Layton. I've still never played the Layton games. I should do that. They're supposed to be good. Hey, baby. Hi, Theses. Wait, what? Yeah, I haven't. The thing is I might give off... even though I have DS kid vibes, I never had a Nintendo DS. And so, some games from that era I have gone back and played myself, but I missed out on a lot of them. Which is why, for instance, I just played Ghost Trick for the first time this year. No.A is like a GameCube boy? You would be correct! That was the first console I owned. But before the GameCube, I had, my first game thing was I had a Game Boy Color. Because I'm old. You're correct. You get... What's a prize? I was gonna hold Theses up to the camera, but she left. Here, I'll do a wink. Oh, it's really hard to wink. I was talking about this earlier. So normally I use a phone as a webcam because it can detect my face better. But when I do my hand cam, the phone is my hand cam, and I use a normal webcam, and so it's harder to wink. Here. It's hard. Wink. There. I did it. Okay, now we need to sand these. Oh, hi, Theses. Did you hear me winking? Do I wanna wink? The thing about prizes is you don't get to decide what you get, and sometimes you don't even want what the prize is. Oh, I mean, yay, wow, I love the wink, yeah. Excellent! I'm glad you're satisfied with your prize. Oh, here. Theses is nearby. Here, I'll get you a better prize. Hey, cat, come here. Come here. You're cuter than me. Yay! It's Theses! Meow! Yay! Why is Theses so much better than a wink, huh? Are my winks not charming enough? It's fine. I don't care. I don't mind. The prize is so good. 5 stars. Yeah. I get it. I get it. I think my cat is cuter than me too. When do I take the prize home? No! Mine. Also, Theses doesn't like going places. She's like me. She likes being in her home. Scammer. Yeah. Listen, someone's gotta continue on the Nijisori tradition of scamming people on stream. And if it's gonna be me, then I'll take that burden. Ooh, what song is this? This is nice. Harvestella. This sounds so dramatic for a farming game. Okay, there's the waist. And now panel lining. Oh, that's probably why it sounds like this. Because I was thinking, this sounds like a JRPG song, not a farm game song. But if it's a Final Fantasy farm game, then that makes a whole lot of sense. Because then it's both. I didn't even know there was a Final Fantasy farm game. That sounds good. There's probably Chocobo in it. I was gonna say though, do y'all have any fun plans for New Year's? I'm gonna eat food. I'm gonna eat food. Final Fantasy game or just a Square Enix game? I'm curious now. I'm gonna look it up. Harvestella. Well, it's pretty new. It came out in 2022. Nintendo Switch and Windows. Okay. Okay, it's not Final Fantasy, it's just Square. But it's, like, fantasy-y. And there's action RPG combat. This game looks good. Oh. It received mixed or average reviews. Well, the soundtrack's nice. The plan is to eat. Nice. I like eating. I'm gonna go hang out with friends. I'm really happy. The last few years, there has been, for my job, I've had to deal with tax legislation on New Year's. Because for some reason, whenever a government says, we're gonna add new marketplace facilitator tax laws, when do they go live? The first day of the new year sounds good. And then what that means for No.A is that No.A has to stay up on New Year's and make sure that the tax turns on properly. But this year, there's none of that. So I get to go have fun on New Year's, which is nice. Theses, did you just do something with that piece? Oh, here it is. Looks good. Okay. So these go together around this thing, which goes like this. Government about to ambitious self-legislation. At this point, it would be too late. If they suddenly put out legislation now, our response as a company would be, well, there's nothing we can do about that. So I'm safe. Someone's calling me, but I don't recognize the number, so they can leave a voicemail, because it's probably a scam call. Are the New Year's in your place loud too? Yeah. So, fireworks, you can't buy fireworks here. It's like illegal, which sucks because people were blowing themselves up too much, so they made them illegal, which I'm sad about. But on when it hits midnight, the tradition here is people get pots and pans and like wooden spoons, and you go out in the street and like smack the shit out of them, so it's really loud, and you yell Happy New Year's. So it's pretty noisy. When No.A was a youth, everyone would be setting off fireworks and yay! But now it's not allowed because too many people blew their fingers off or whatever. Sad. Okay, and then this bit goes on here. Whoa, big waist. Oh, Theses. Hi. Hello. Yes, you're so cute. That's true. That's true. You are so cute. Just a second, I have to pet parentheses. Hi, baby. Yeah. Oh my god. You're just a little critter. Here, do you want to say hi into the mic? Say hi to everybody. Say hi. You can do it. She doesn't want to say hi. Sorry. She said no. Are you shy? Why are you shy? Why are you being shy? Is New Year's there allowed? Do people do the pots and pans thing too? B222. It is kind of weird as... It's okay, we understand. It is kind of weird as... Hi, Vinyl. Yeah, but they also still blow themselves up. Oh, nice. We talked about New Year's, and we talked about No.A not getting a girlfriend in Japan, and we talked about me having old lady Riz. And we're listening to Nintendo music now, and the stream is still up. I think that's basically a good summary of what's happened. Was the sauna nice? Oh, and we built the chest and the waist. Right, Gunpla. You'll get gilfs next year. Okay, B222 and then A22. Anglais? Boop. And A23. But that is not one of my New Year's resolutions. I'm not gonna get into gilfs. Even if it would make my life easier, because old ladies like me a lot. Japanese should make easier letters for us baby bullies. They should. Actually, I think I was talking about that when people weren't here. But I took this course in university for one of my electives that was about linguistics in Japan. And we were learning about during the time... He's lying. No! We were learning about during the time when Japan was opening up to the rest of the world again. There was this effort to sort of present like a unified language, because they wanted to appear strong and unified to the rest of the world, because a lot of the time Japan has historically not been very unified and has actually been a bunch of little warring city-states and stuff. And so the language itself was quite fragmented too. Even more so than now with the dialects and whatnot. And so there was this effort to kind of unify things into a modern Japanese language and say, hey, rest of the world, this is Japan and we all speak the same language and it's called Japanese. And during that time, there was also a bit of a movement where people were saying, hey, guys, what if we just get rid of kanji and we just use hiragana and katakana? And it actually had some push behind it. And it didn't end up happening, obviously. And I think that's kind of both good and bad. Because on the one side, there's a lot of cool traditions with kanji, and kanji is pretty cool. But on the other hand, it's so fucking hard to learn. What song is this? Oh, this is Zelda. But yeah, that was an interesting little piece of history. We almost got just no more kanji. But it didn't happen. The other interesting thing about hiragana, which you might not know, is it was invented by women. Hiragana was invented by the girlies. Because when Japan first started doing reading and writing, they stole kanji from China. As with many things in Japan, they looked over at China on the mainland and they said, that looks cool. What if it's ours now? And they stole their writing system and started doing kanji and reading and writing with that. And at that time, No.A giving us lessons. Will there be a quiz later? There might be. There may or there may not be a quiz. You'll just have to be prepared. But at that time, because it was a long, long time ago, people were sexist. And so women weren't allowed to learn how to read and write because, you know, sexism. But then they said, well, what if we just made our own writing system? And so they made hiragana by taking little parts of the kanji and then being like, this kanji makes this noise, so we're gonna do a little simple version of it and it'll just always make this noise. And they made hiragana, and it was way easier to use and understand than kanji was, and it was way better. And they said, we're gonna write with this now, because they were smart. I don't know how to feel about the unconsensual insertion of information to my brain on a No.A stream, but I appreciate being educated. You're welcome. I'm info dumping on you. I learned about this in university. Bless those ladies. They slayed. They did. And then they could write letters to each other and poetry and stuff. And then the guys looked at it and they were like, man, this hiragana stuff is pretty cool. And they said, yeah, we know. But then they said, we're gonna keep using kanji still anyways, okay? And they went, oh, okay. Free uni course for us, yeah. This is exactly how it was described in my university course. Verbatim, word for word. Actually, earlier in the stream, before people got here, I was talking about physics, too. There's all kinds of stuff I remember from my university days being dumped in this stream. Professor No.A. I'm smart. No, it was fun physics, though. I took... One of my favorite courses I took in university was... It was a third-year physics course, but it was physics for non-physics majors, because I was in comp sci, right? And so it was just all the theories, but without all of the really difficult math. And so it was just, you got to talk about the funny stuff that happened in physics without having to memorize formula and things. It was really fun. We talked about all the funny stuff that happens with the speed of light and relativity and quantum things, and it was cool. It was so fun. It was like playing a Zero Escape game. They fixed physics like how hiragana fixed Japanese. Exactly! See, it all ties together. He'll meet an English teacher because of this. Yeah, if I go back to Japan and I start info dumping, I can meet an English teacher. I just have to go back to Japan and know Japanese better, and I can find that Kyoso Giga girly again. Because I found the one other person on Earth that's watched Kyoso Giga. Oh, also, all of you should watch Kyoso Giga. It's really good, and nobody watches it. There we go. The panel lining for that. And now I use the gray for the lighter pieces. Ooh, what is this? Story of Seasons. I like this playlist. Assuming I get to the end of the stream and my stream still hasn't been taken down, then I will use this playlist again. Yeah, this is all Nintendo music. This is winter in Japan, relaxing Nintendo and video game music calms your mind. I don't mind if they copyright strike my VOD. I just mind if my stream gets taken down in the middle, like what happened that one time. Oh, well, I guess I should clarify. I don't mind if they copyright claim my VOD. I don't want to get struck. Those are apparently, they're different things I have learned. Bun plays Nintendo music all the time and they don't kill her, so I think I'm safe too. That's my rationale. But yeah, because a copyright claim is basically that just them going, hey, you played a copyright thing, we're gonna put ads on your VOD. And I go, okay, probably no one's gonna watch it anyway, so that's not a big deal. And a copyright strike is when they say, you're in fucking trouble, bub, we're gonna kill you. So copyright claim, okay. Copyright strike, no, 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 no. Okay, how does this go? Okay, this goes on this. Yeah. This. Nintendo, fine, just talk it over a lot. Okay. Oh, talk over it. Oh. That might be more trouble, because sometimes I think... sometimes I think, allegedly. And then it's hard to think and talk at the same time. May or may not be thinking. Just the picture of me. Do they think? That's what I'm thinking, because the playlist I'm using isn't official. It's Fancy Fox Gaming with 2K likes, and it's still up. So I think I can play it on my stream, which is even smaller, and no one's gonna notice. It's fair use. I'm using it in a transformative manner. I'm transforming this music by talking about gilfs over it. And building Gumpla. Ooh, so cool. Waste. So cool. So awesome. Gilfs? Right. So I was talking about how I have old lady Riz. Old ladies always like me a lot. Sorry, am I missing context, or there's Noah's just in the... Okay, I'm gonna provide the context. The context is that my life would be a lot easier if I was into... You shush! My life would be a lot easier if I was into freaky stuff. Because old ladies always like me a lot. I used to work at one of my part-time jobs. I used to work at this touristy place, and the old ladies would always hit on me there. And when I was in Japan, the old ladies would always come up and talk to me. So if I was into old ladies, which I'm not, it would make my life a lot easier. Do not suss me. He's just... No! You guys are bullying me. Oh. Hold on, I have emotions. You guys are bullying me. Wait, I'm still smiling though. I can't not smile. Hold on, if I do like this. You guys are bullying me. I'm just trying to explain about my life, and you guys are being mean to me. PN. Saddest No.A face. I can sometimes, if my mouth is open, I can kind of like, it's really hard to do though. I think it's extra hard to do with my webcam. Oh. There it is. That's my sad face. It's really hard to do. But I can do it. Ha. Alright, I think I am going to build the start of the right arm and then finish up for the day. Maybe it simply speaks more about everyone's grandmas being lonely. Maybe. Maybe it speaks... Here's my interpretation. Tell me what you think. Maybe it speaks to No.A being super polite and nice and attractive, and the grandmas just aren't scared to mention it, because they don't. They're like, whatever, I'm gonna go for it. You know what I'm saying? And everyone else is just too shy. That's what I think. That's what I think. May or may not be true. Get a tattoo and you'll have zero. That's true, actually. Especially in Japan. I think it's mostly just because I'm polite, and old people like it when people are polite. Wait, where's the other runner I'm looking for? I need B1. Oh, here it is. I found it. Don't panic. Could also be the nose. I'm not that old! Bullying me again. But I'm clipping out Gunpla right now, so I can't make myself sad. B112 and B111. Oh yeah, he old. No! I'm youthful. Right? The GameCube's not that old, right? I bet this guy is a year younger than me or something. Oi! I don't get carded at liquor stores anymore. Occasionally, I'm at the point where when people ask me for my ID when I try to buy booze, I feel happy. I'm like, right? I look so young. You want to see my ID? Actually, one thing is, when I was in Japan, I didn't have a beard trimmer there, right? The GameCube is anyways, I didn't have a beard trimmer there, right? And so partway through, it was getting kind of messy, and I thought, well, I can't trim it, so I'll just shave my face totally, and then let it grow back. And when I totally shave, I look more baby. But I also don't like my face when I'm fully shaved, so I let it grow back again. I mean, what? No.A doesn't have a beard. No.A's a robot. Look at my face. It's clean. That's crazy. What am I talking about? Yeah, I have shiny, smooth skin. Okie dokie. How do these go together? Like this? Boo, 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 boo. See, this is my Legend of Zelda music. Ocarina of Time, baby. Not beating the old allegations with that one. I wish I'd kept it, because I think they're collector's items now. But I got the GameCube that came with... It came with the Legend of Zelda collection disc, where it was one GameCube disc, and it had Legend of Zelda 1, Legend of Zelda 2, Ocarina of Time, and Majora's Mask on it. It was so sick. The ocarina did exist as an instrument before. But then I guess they were looking around for cool instruments, and they went, oh, this looks pretty cool. And then it became the Zelda instrument. Okay, what side does the sticker go on here? I think it's on... Yeah, it's on this side. You finished all of them? No. I was a very small robot, and Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask are hard if you are a dumb child. Especially Majora's Mask. But I played them a lot. I think I've finished Ocarina of Time since, but I've still never finished Majora's Mask. I should do that someday. Ooh, this looks cool. Stream idea, perhaps? Maybe. Look at the cool foil sticker. I appreciate tasteful amounts of foil stickers. When they're recessed into the piece like this, they look cool. Imagine being a baby and playing Majora's Mask without knowing it was spooky? Yeah. Or Ocarina of Time got pretty spooky too, honestly. The Shadow Temple? Ooh! Pretty scary. Yeah, so it's smart, because basically the plastic piece itself, this gray is plastic, and then it's recessed in, and then the purple shiny bit is a sticker. It's smart. We get D2. We get a clear piece that goes over top of it. I want to eat it. IDK. I understand that. Plastic does look yummy sometimes. I have a large collection of dice for Dungeons and Dragons, and they look really yummy. They look like candy. Ah! Ooh, I almost dropped it. I didn't drop it, though. I'm getting more powerful. No.A not dropping a tiny piece of plastic. I'm getting so powerful, guys. Did you know I can hold plastic without dropping it? Oh my god. Look out, world. Put that on my resume. And then this bit goes here. But then it doesn't stick. Oh, maybe the other pieces go over it and then it stays there. That must be it. But yeah, and then this clear plastic piece goes over top of it. It looks really good, right? I think a lot of the Witch from Mercury kits have this, where they'll have foil stickers with then clear plastic over them, and they look really good. Right, okay, so now these bits go over top of it to keep it there. Mmm, shiny like jelly. Yeah, it looks yummy. Looks scrumptious. So proud of you, thank you. That's, you know, people say when you watch... Oop, I'm going to put this thing in focus. People say when they watch streamers and they feel so proud of their accomplishments. You guys can be proud of me when I don't drop plastic pieces on the floor every 5 seconds. Man, I'm hungry. I have yummy leftovers for lunch. One of my favorite restaurants here, I'm really excited. They expanded their menu recently. They expanded their menu. They have more items on it now. And I got stuff from them last night, and yum, 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 yum. I'll be even prouder if you use up all those water decals. Listen. I don't know if that's gonna happen. So proud of No.A having theses. Me too. I love theses. And she's extra excellent because I've done a good job of raising her. What you haven't, I got one thing, which is what I always get there because I know it's good. But then I got a new thing too. They do this seafood coconut fried rice, and it's so good. It's fried rice with egg, and then it's got a bunch of veggies in it, and it's got shrimps and scallops and big hunks of coconut flesh, and it's so yummy. It's really, really good. Yeah, it's kind of a mix of like Malaysian and Thai food for the most part, I think. And then I also they started doing honey garlic ribs, and so I got some of those too. And now I have leftovers for lunch. But they had, they added a bunch of new stuff to their menu recently, and so I'm excited I can try it out this year. Sounds costly, but looks like it's worth it if you bring it home. Yeah, see, the nice thing is that when I get a big meal, I'm not just getting it for then, because I don't eat a ton usually. I have a little tummy. So what it really is I'm getting multiple meals at once. I'm getting the meal then, and then I'm getting leftovers later. Okay, so how does this go? The plastic bit goes on, and then these bits go over it. But which one goes where? I think it's like this. This? Yeah. Yes. So, right? Yes. Ooh, so you just see the little corner of it. Which is kind of too bad because it looks really cool in there, but you just get a little peek of it. Oh, that means I should panel line this side too. Just a teensy peek. It's like... That's a little crass. It's like the nipple slip of Gunpla. It's a little crass, but I said it anyways. Oh my. gonna have to put any more and No.A will be banned. Don't ban me. Don't ban me. I'm playing Nintendo music. I'm saying crass things. Oh my gosh. It's the end of 2023. I'm going all out. Okay, what do I need here? A9. Just called all of us nip slip enjoyers. Only for Gunpla. Also, this is on its shoulder, so it's a little different. Actually, rather than a nip slip, let me retract my statement. Rather than a nip slip, it's more like when a character has a coat on, but it's down off of their shoulders, so you can see their shoulders a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? I think there was a post going around Twitter about that. When you got the coat, but it's not, you're not wearing it right, so you can see the shoulders. It's like that. Where did I put my file? Here it is. The what way? What do you... Huh? You know. When you're wearing your coat wrong. That's what I remember from the tweet. Yeah! The gun... Yeah, that way. Exactly. I'm not allowed to say that because I'm not Australian. Yeah, don't say it. Yeah, that way. Yeah, we saw the same tweet. Go, there's that bit. And then I need C1. This sounds cool too. What is this? Oh, this is from Pokemon. This is from Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I want to play Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Because, Pokemon Silver was my first Pokemon game. Like the original Pokemon Silver. On the Game Boy Color. But I never played the remakes, and I feel like whenever I hear people talk about the Pokemon remakes, people always talk about Heart Gold and Soul Silver being so good. So I kind of want to try them. And see if it sparks the nostalgia from the old Pokemon Silver days. Yeah, there's a lot of Pokemon remakes. But from what I've heard, people really liked the Gold Silver ones. See, No.A's not old because my first Pokemon game wasn't yellow or blue or red. It was silver. That's not the first generation. See, I'm young. I'm young. Yeah. That's what I'm sticking to. Old enough to have held a Game Boy. Yeah. A Game Boy Color. Not the first Game Boy, it had color. And then I had, I didn't have a Game Boy Advance, but I had a Game Boy Advance SP. That thing was sick. The Game Boy Advance SP was such a good handheld. It was so awesome. It was smaller than a Game Boy Advance, and it folded up, and it had a backlight. Can you imagine? It could be dark, and you could use it and see the screen. Isn't that incredible? They hadn't invented the visible spectrum of light yet. Yeah, when I was first born, everything was still black and white, because they hadn't invented colors yet. But then they invented colors when I was still pretty young, so... Gaming in the dark? Yeah! When you were in the backseat of the car on, like, a long car ride and it was dark, you didn't need to use the streetlights to see your screen. It just had a backlight built into it. It's amazing. Technology is incredible. Ooh, this shoulder looks really cool. Alright, then what do we do here? B19 and B18. Shoulder pads. Yeah, they're cool. Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, I was gonna say, this sounds familiar. Of course it's familiar. It's Kirby. That little pink puffball. Oh, I learned interesting Kirby lore this year. Game Boy Advance SP was most of my friends' first handheld console. Game Boy Advance SP was so good. I will always have good things to say about the Game Boy Advance SP. Yeah, I learned interesting Kirby lore this year, and it's what happens to the enemies that he sucks up. And like when he eats them, because a lot of people might think they're dead, right? He digested them. But actually, official lore is they get teleported to a random place in the world. When he eats them, they just get teleported somewhere else. It doesn't kill them. Well, they might die, depending on where they get teleported. But it doesn't kill them directly. Kirby lore does go hard. There's a lot of... Does it specify the altitude where they teleport? I don't think so. And even if he uses the abilities, it sends them somewhere else. There's a lot of eldritch stuff going on in deep Kirby lore. Because a lot of the Kirby games are kind of Kirby says, oh, someone... Well, he doesn't say anything because he's Kirby. But someone stole his cake. And he goes, Poyo? And then he goes to look for his cake. And then he finds a dark eldritch god. And he kills it. And then he gets his cake back. I think that's how you can sum up most Kirby games. And then he does the little dance. Do 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 do. And he goes on a killing spree. Yeah, that too. Oh! Yeah, you mean what if he uses the abilities to attack the enemies? I assume that then does kill them. Like if he swallows them and group, then they get teleported somewhere. But if he then gets a sword from that and attacks you, I think that does just kill you, probably. And then this goes click. Like that. Choose to believe he is an eldritch creature that needs to be kept in control. I think he's an eldritch creature that can't be kept in control because he's Kirby. Alright, I'm gonna do the forearm, and then I'm not gonna do the big crazy pincher thing, because that's gonna take a long time, and I'm hungry. But we're gonna do the forearm. So, we need A2 and A1. I remember when I was younger and I'd play Smash Brothers with my friends. I always liked playing Kirby because the move where you turn into something heavy and you drop on people when you are small children is the most overpowered thing in the world because nobody blocks or dodges because that's for cowards. And if you turn into a heavy thing and drop on them and they try to attack you, it just hits them. And so it works every time. Did people watch the Kirby anime? I've seen clips of it, but I never, like, watched it. I really like how King Dedede sounds in the dub, though. He's got kind of a foghorn leghorn voice going on. I like it a lot. When he goes, that there Kirby! I like it. No.A was a power gamer, yeah. In the child meta. When people don't know how to play the games good. I think this part's visible. I need to sand it. Playing Smash with friends, then the friends quit because you play Smash every day and they don't, so you keep winning. Yeah. There's, in the fighting game community, there's a term for that, which is, like, the basement lord, basically. which is basically when you play the fighting games with your friends in the basement, you're the top of the world, and then when you go and compete against other people that are actually good, you get your ass kicked. It's the fighting game dilemma of too good to have fun playing with your friends, not good enough to compete. Although now that people are actually adding rollback to stuff and online play is getting better, that's kind of helping solve it a little bit. I've been playing a lot of the Grand Blue Fighter. The new version of it just came out, and it has better netcode and new stuff. And I've been playing a bunch of that off stream recently, and it's really fun. Plays with the computer thingy. Yeah, that's what happened back in the day. Thankfully, my friends were also played Smash every day, and so we could have good battles. So I was okay. There'd always be that one friend, though, that if they started losing, they'd get really salty, and then they'd be like, I don't want to play anymore. What do we need here? B17. You guys are using cheap moves. And C7. Where's C? Oh, this is C. There we go. Do I need anything else? I do, but in a little bit. I'll do these bits first. What is this song? Just says loop. It doesn't say what it's from. Oh, is this just one loop? Is this just the rest of the video? Okay, no, it's not. Oh, it's a loop of the playlist from before. Okay, I understand. Wakata. Nintendo Time Loop, yeah! It's like the Exit 8. You have to find the anomalies in the songs or else you'll never get to leave. I was thinking about games I want to stream next year, too. I want to finish Inscription. I want to try that Slay the Princess game. It's supposed to be really good. And I haven't watched anyone play it because I didn't want to get spoiled. But it looks cool. It seems cool from what I've heard people talking about it. Yeah, it looks neat. Funky, weird narrative VVNs, my beloved. Yeah, it looks interesting, right? So I think maybe I'll stream that in the new year. And we have to finish Holiday Star still. I think I don't know. Maybe. Maybe I'll stream on Sunday. Or maybe I'll save Holiday Star for the new year. I think I might need to rest Sunday morning because I'm being social. I'm playing D&D tonight, and then I'm going to New Year's party tomorrow. I might need to not do stuff. From what I gathered, it was kind of a weird mind trickery type of game. Yeah, I think it's playing a lot with, like, kind of like Stanley Parable, like you're told to do things, but then do you do them or do you not do them, you know? Okay, what do we do here? A2 and A1 go together. Social battery charge critical, yeah. And then B17 and C7 go together like this. And then they flip. Like this. Yay! And then B13 and C9 will be the last bits we need for today. B13. And C9. I got scared there. I almost dropped it, but I didn't drop it again. I'm so powerful. I'm so good at building Gunpla. But it's good. I'll be seeing some of my friends that I got gifties for in Japan tomorrow, so I can give them their gifts. Yeah! The ones I talked about. The keychains. Oh, and the magic cards. Because I'm seeing a bunch of my magic friends tomorrow. I got booster packs that are in Japanese, so you can't read the cards, and that's cool. Also, last year, I got some of my friends' magic booster packs for Christmas, and they all pulled, like, really good stuff from them, so maybe that will happen again. Alright, how does this go? Oh, that piece goes on first. Interesting. Hoping on siphoning some of their gambler luck. No, they siphon mine. Because I don't usually get packs. I usually just get singles. But then when I get packs for people for gifts, they get lucky. And then what way does this go? Like this? Wait. Is this the wrong piece? C9. Oh yeah, it's the wrong piece. Haha. Just kidding. I did it on purpose to be funny. Haha. I tricked you. Haha. 9 is this piece. It's a little bit longer. Yeah, it was so easy. Hook, line, and sinker, as they say. Sound the correct piece this time. Now, to be fair, these are the two pieces in question. They're pretty similar. This guy goes on here. Oh my god, it fits properly. So cool. Then, like this. And like this. Oh, that's this way. Yippee! He's got an arm! Doesn't have a hand yet, because this is the arm that's gonna have the big pincher. And I'm not gonna do that today because I'm really hungry. But yeah, this will be the last PlaMorning of 2023, and probably I will see y'all in 2024. Yeah, I like the look of this one too. It's really cool. The Michaelis is so cool. Wow. But yeah, thanks for dropping by. Kind of looks like it came out of Genshin. Yeah, it reminds me of the Void Rangers from Star Rail, actually. It looks a lot like them. But yeah, thanks for dropping by. I don't know. I think I probably won't do Hatoful tomorrow. I think I'll save Hatoful for the new year. So this is the last No.A stream of 2023. You're not getting any more till 2024. You have to wait so long. Oh my god. But thanks for dropping by and learning about Japan. The last! Yeah! Oh my god! But I will see you all next year. But until then, bye-bye, Keen. Whee! I'm gonna remember to do my end screen this time. Last stream I forgot I had an end screen and I just ended the stream. But this time I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Yay!